Sponsors of today's video are ISPI in association with the Plastic Professor. ISPI, the Indian space pantomime industry, are one of the best out there for putting junk disguised as satellites in an imaginary orbit around a fake globe. ISPI work closely and have done in the past with the Plastic Professor. So if this is your thing, putting fake satellites in an imaginary orbit around a fake globe, then ISPI in association with the Plastic Professor are your guys. There's no one better out there at the moment, and there's a promotion at the moment. You'll get 33% off if you quote the code #PANTO33. And like I said, there's no one better out there for putting junk in an imaginary orbit around a fake globe. Like in this instance, someone's asked for 2 trumpets to be stuck to a hula hoop with some oversized 1980s TV aerials as their imaginary fake satellite, and ISPI have delivered. Admittedly, the Earth looks shockingly bad, but ISPI are specialists in fake space and of course work closely with the Plastic Professor. So if ridiculous fake satellite launches is your bag, then ISPI in association with the Plastic Professor are your guys. Okay, right, on with the video, and today it's a quick one. Is globe science versus level Earth science. The subject, tower cranes. I've cited a tower crane many times before, showing it hundreds of feet of rope being dead still, proving scientifically that the globe is impossible. I asked the globe side, look, this is your last chance. What scientific demonstrable proof using a pendulum have you got that proves tower cranes can be dead still on a spinning ball? Now, bearing in mind, I can cite a tower crane and it can be verified by every single person on Earth with a pendulum, albeit on a smaller scale. Okay, so that's my science, demonstrable true, using the actual subject at hand, i.e. a tower crane is my scientific tool. So when I asked the globe believers, scientific community, what's your best scientific demonstration using a pendulum, they cited this. So globe science, it would seem, cites bottles of water to refute and replace tower cranes, which is very strange. So I'm going to jump into the classroom of a globe science class here and try and understand this mindset and this pantomime science that the globe believers seem to cite. So it would seem in this instance, if we're dealing with globe science, tower cranes, number 1. Tower cranes are bottles of water. That's correct. Tower cranes, however strange this may sound, but this is globe pantomime science, real globe demonstrable science. Tower cranes are bottles of water. Okay, makes sense. Number 2, explanations overall demonstrable science. Well, we've kind of just seen that, haven't we, with regards to the water trying to impersonate a 300, 400 foot tower crane. We've seen that, so we kind of understand this. This globe science is starting to make sense, you know. Okay, number 3, demonstrable reality is wrong, CGI and excuses are correct. Do you know what? I think I get it. You ignore reality and stand by total absurdity. For example, tower cranes are bottles of water, real life demonstrations are fake, CGI and cartoons are real. Okay, so tower cranes are not real. In globe science, bottles of water are tower cranes. Okay, I'm going to pass that information on to a couple of lads I know. They might be to save some money then, bringing in a bottle of spring water into site to lift up steel girders 400 foot in the air rather than hiring in a 200-ton mobile crane. I think this globe science seems to be onto something here. Interesting times anyway. Hope you enjoyed that. Who comes out on top for you for real science? I got carried away there. Is it level Earth science, which is demonstrably true? Or is it this new brand of pantomime science that I seem to have got quite caught up in just there? You tell me.